sorry. I'm absolutely not sorry. I did this intentionally. You're getting this game. Taz-Mania. If you're still a bit asleep, you're going to be awake. Because this is a soundtrack. There's also not too much to explain about the game, like, it's... With Taz, we're spinning around, Taz is hungry. The whole idea of this game is that Taz wants to make an omelette, and he wants to use one of the big eggs from the Seabirds. But the Seabirds are gone. So Taz is setting out to find said Seabirds. And right now we're just outrunning, outspinning a boulder. It looks a bit like a bowling ball, honestly. Oh, I still had a bit of power. That's okay. Yeah. This is a feast for your ears. I hope you will all enjoy. So that was the first stage. It is really straightforward. It's, for a big part, really outer-scrollery. Like, I don't have to do much here. I'm basically holding up, because during this, you get these little intersections. I want to head up as much as possible. Like, basically all intersections that are in this particular stage, you go up. And then you get to the end. And sometimes I press the jump button to lift up the minecart and get over the stop blocks. Because that totally makes sense. But yeah, we're just chilling here. Other than that, I hope you all have had a good time so far with SEGATHON, actually. It's been a blast watching. I had a lot of fun myself. Really cool to see a great variety of games, actually. It's also something that I generally enjoy watching, because it also gives you some inspiration for speedruns, Like things that you would normally not see. So right now we are skiing, and Tess has a little Santa hat. Like, he's in the mood. And I jumped just a little bit too early, so that I got stuck on that little pike there. SEGATHON is also one of these things, like, I was never able to join it because, speedrun-wise or generally gaming-wise, I didn't have a Sega. I had nothing Sega-like. I grew up with an Atari Lynx, and I grew up with a CDI and Super Nintendo, but we don't talk about Super Nintendo here. And then eventually, I didn't speedrun anything for it, because if I speedrun something, I want to do it on hardware, and I didn't have the hardware. So, yeah, that was also one of those reasons why I just wanted to get a Game Gear modded, generally a Game Gear, and get it modded immediately, because the capacitors and everything, like, they're often not in a good state, so getting it modded is just a great thing to do. But also during, I think it was ESA 2019, I was watching Motherbrain and JKL. Were doing some Genesis games, and I was like, they just look a lot of fun, and something that I want to get in on. So when I was in San Diego for a trip, I actually went out of my way to go to the retro store and get me a Genesis. There we go. So here we have to fight the snowman. I'm not doing it well at the moment. Absolutely not. I'll take a death. That's fun. I mean, in this case, the Game Gear does a lot of things that Nintendo don't. And I have to agree with Nintendo, though, in this case. There you go. That takes care of the snowman. You have to jump at the particular spots for fire to come out of, and spin to make fire come out of the ground. And that will damage the snowman. And you'll be all set. So, right now we're... I enjoy the sound effects. Enjoy this. There you go. There you go. I'm grabbing them. If you weren't awake yet, if you're still having the stream on with sound, this is your wake-up call. I will ring your ears with this this little game. This is one of those games. Like I did see it on Big Bad Gameathon, and I think it's during Cruiser Ground as well. I saw it and I was like, it looks like a little fun game. Like if I get the Game Gear, I'll try to learn the speedrun of it, and it's just such a silly little game to. No. Okay, I wanted to make that. There's a backup that I could get, but yeah, don't want that. So when it comes to speedruns and speedrun tech, this is the main one in this game, because a lot of this is auto-scroller. This stage in particular is also somewhat auto-scrollery, because there was a log at the start in the water that you could just you can use as an extra platform, because water kills Taz. But in a particular pattern, you can actually skip that log right up until the end, and you're thinking like, yeah, but at the end you need it anyway. Like, why would you go out of your way like that? It's because the log, when it's too far out of the screen, it will despawn, and after a second or so, it will actually respawn again for Taz to near Taz. So by just outpacing it like this, we can just get to the end of the stage and have the log respawn on us. You may see, it did not arrive now. Okay, that's good, because right here there's a really big gap to cross, and here we are. The log is back. Oh, that was one amazing electrified right there, actually. So this is the boss. Not much of a boss. So I'm taking 3 ticks of energy here, just to speed myself up, and gives me keeps me energized enough to actually finish the stage, because spinning takes up energy and it's your health. So you do have to balance that out. So we jump up here. Oh, actually missed that. That does not happen often. And then we look at Taz here, who is pointing up. Like, for some reason they have a statue of Taz on this ancient ruin. I have no idea why. Cartoon logic and such. Spin up. And we have to do this blind jump, because there's a little bit of stage here. And completely counterintuitive, but you have to fall down here, immediately go left, and that's the extra stage. I mean, again, I'm not questioning these things. I'm glad that I saw people do this before I played it, because yeah, it's not something you would easily find yourself. It is completely blind. There are 2 blind jumps basically to get to this particular section. So this is the final stage of the game already. What happens here is that the Seabird has been found, as you can see. This is the mother Seabird. She'll be attacking Taz, because yeah, Taz is going for the egg, and he will not stop. So yeah, all you want to do is make sure that you have enough health for this final jump here. Crack that egg, and then you get the best soundtrack of the game. Which, yeah, you will all enjoy. And it's gone. It's gone. The noise, the suffering, it's over. It's the end. No more music. That just fades out. Like, the music drops, and that's about it. Right, that's all for Taz-Mania. So I'm moving on over to my little Everdrive.